It's funny you should ask.
I know.
It's funny you should ask. Our next guest is actually midfield, left or right. He plays the wings, and his name is Victor Diaz, number 14. Everybody, 14 in many countries is a very lucky number because it's after Friday the 13th, so 14. So anyways, here comes Trumbo please. Victor Diaz!
Yeah. Our studio
how you doing?
Much love.
Yeah!
Now Victor has, we have a little.
Am I gonna wear the hat?
Yeah,
A little hat for me?
yeah. Now
Thank
Victor,
you.
how long have you actually been playing soccer for?
About 8 years.
8 years, so the same as Roman Quinn.
Yeah.
Right, and did you guys, I heard you guys played together on the same team. Or against each other?
Against each other.
Against each other. And the last time you guys met, how was that? I heard you guys lost the championship.
How does it
We
actually?
lost the championship and then we tied.
How does
Against
actually?
who?
How does actually?
Against who? Chivita's Roman's team.
Yeah! Alright,
Hey.
but you know.
Yeah, bitches! Hey.
How does it actually? You guys heard Roman's voice crack a little bit. How does that actually feel to actually play on the same team now after playing against you?
It feels great. We have a lot of chemistry together.
A lot of chemistry, right? We understand that you have a brother, right?
Yeah, I have a brother. Ninth grader.
Was also playing for Granger as a JV.
Yep.
But anyways, this is not about your brother. This is about you. How do you feel playing for Granger soccer? Again, for this year. I mean, I understand you played last year and the year before.
It's a great thing.
You know, and
Special.
what are your expectations?
To win region champs.
Any ideas on how you guys gonna get there?
Everybody says they want to win region champs and go to state finals, but can you guys actually do it?
That's what
Yeah, we can do it.
Me and
We'll
John-
tell you by today's game.
Me and Jonathan has gone a couple games of yours, and we see that you guys fight. A lot of you guys fight.
There's a lot of arguing.
Manny
A lot of
likes to
arguing.
tends to hug the ball a little bit.
Yeah, he tends to hug the ball a little bit. But it's okay. He's working on it.
He's working on it a
Yeah.
lot.
But he's also their top scorer. For the
Yeah.
moment.
Right now,
right now.
So, you know.
How many goals? 3 here.
The light has 3 too.
Yeah, tied. Never mind, Manny. He's not top scorer, guys.
I just been recently kicked out on the streets. You know, I'm glad I have friends there to help me out and I was sleeping in a park for crying out loud. And, you know, this means a lot to me, and I'm glad to be a part of this Badafuko Productions. They gave me a home. They gave me a family. Fish. They gave me fish.
Fish.
You know, not the type
Subway.
that. You know what I'm saying? Not that type.
Not this side.
And he's been kicked out of his house, sleeping on the street for 3 days. He didn't take a shower yesterday after weeks. He took a shower yesterday after like 2 weeks of not showering. And he still keeps up a great attitude. You know, and that's what matters.
It's the best thing that I can feel. So anyways, back to
Granger soccer.
Back to controversial with Granger soccer.
Now, let me tell you something. There was a little fight with Jeff if I hear. Between Roman and him. You know
Well,
about
actually,
Cause there's a little bit of physical.
a little physical how?
Yeah, cause Roman got stepped on. That was bullshit. Diaz. I believe that was Diaz. What happened to Roman?
Jeff, if you're watching this,
This is Jeff.
if
Jeff,
you watch this,
myself,
Jeff,
if you're watching this,
Roman has every single right to get mad.
you know that we like you.
you know, us as managers
We
like
like
you,
it,
but
we like
you know, you have to really understand that the players that you're coaching, the players that play for
You're
you,
Latino.
they need to earn your respect.
You're
So
gonna get
that
shot.
the
And
team,
we're Mexicans!
Yeah!
you need to earn their respect so that the team can play for you like good and appropriately. As for us, I mean, we respect you.
We always say hi to you, Jeff, as you know, we treat you with a lot of respect. You play for Kansas City Wizards, right?
So anyways,
Our next guest, unfortunately, is our last.
unfortunately,
He plays center midfield for Granger Soccer.
Granger soccer.
Number 12, my cousin,
Número 12, su primo,
Jorge
Valdivia.
Here he comes. Welcome, Jorge.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's cool. It's cool.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show, Brado. On Badafuko Productions.
Two other guests, guys. From what we understand, Jorge, is that you actually started your soccer career with another fellow colleague that's here today,
Roman Cuenca. Me and him, we started when we were little, at a young age. Roman, what was the age?
We were actually approximately 9 years old.
9 years old. 9 years old, we started on the same team with Paul's dad,
Yeah.
Sheila. And
Sheila,
Paul too,
shout out.
as Paul too. Paul, rest in peace.
Paul was a former co-host who quit on us. Who was the goleador for?
Well, for our team was our high scorer was Roman Cuenca, but I was second.
Alright.
And he was playing forward on the same team. I was second.
Yeah, so imagine them both playing forward now, you know? That would be
a great combination
that
with
would be a
Elias.
great combination.
Oh my god.
Nah.
It will not be.
I play center.
It's because he's a skinny bitch now.
Well, anyways,
Once you lose your virginity, you get lazy.
no, anyways, so you know, what do you like most about the sport of soccer?
Soccer,
Yeah!
It's just a really fun sport. You know, you're really active. I just love out there. You know,
It's a passion.
It's a passion in my heart. You know.
Like great coach Opie says, when you play the game, you're not trying to beat the team. You're trying to beat the game of soccer.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Beat the game of soccer.
Is that? Ow!
What does that mean?
Gay.
What does that mean to beat the game of soccer? What does that mean?
I think it means like, in my words, I think it means like you gotta push yourself, showing people that you're better than the sport. You know what I'm saying? You're better than the sport. You gotta step up a level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Alright.
That's alright. Come on.
And how do you expect to beat the game of soccer? It's a game that is highly important.
I try my best out there sometimes. I try, actually, most of the time I try, but usually I suffer injuries out of nowhere. I pull my hamstring, mess up my ankle last
There's a
year.
lot of masturbation before game time. That can lead to hey, that can lead to guns right there. A lot of masturbation.
Right. And this is probably one of the a very personal question to ask you, but who do you consider the worst player on the team?
Who do you consider the worst and the best player on the team?
Because your team is only as strong as the weakest link, Coach Cousins said that yesterday.
There's no reason, there's no bad player or good player on our team. It's just the whole team. We all play as one.
Tell us about,
you know?
Tell us about the new guy in Texas.
Texas, he seems like he could be good help. He'd be helpful in our team, you know?
Right.
And he'll be.
There's a picture of me when I was little.
This is a picture of Fernando when he's little.
Right here. Tell it over here. Okay. I've noticed that Carlos hasn't really been contributing. I saw him play, and he doesn't makes too many mistakes. Can't really defend the ball. Doesn't have enough speed.
Is he the weakest link?
Is he the weakest link for you too?
I'm not saying this because
it used to be Dennis supposed to be the weakest link. Now I feel it's Carlos.
well, no, it's that we all work as hard as we can. Sometimes, possibly, we could do better. I know as a team, as Granger Soccer, we have a talent of taking all-state region champ. All-state region champ, take region and take the state
And
cup.
give it to the champ, yeah!
We have the power.
The media job actually come up with that little story too, that you guys were going to go 11, 2, and 3.
11, 2, and 3.
And I have one. Does the loss of Omar and Saul affect the team in any way?
I don't know. Not really. Omar, he's a really good friend. And he would help us. We have the best defense right now possible to get. And Victor, he's a really good defense. Chase, he's an amazing defender. He's a beast.
Chase loves them prairie dogs.
Hey, Chase.
Love them prairie dogs.
I actually had a prairie dog yesterday. So.
And Anel, he's one of our fastest players on the team, and he really helps us a lot.
And Joe's really high.
And what about Saul? I mean, you forgot to mention Saul.
Saul, that's my friend, best friends for life. Me, Saul Ramirez. Shout out to
Hey, Saul, if you watch this,
Saul, if you watch this,
I
miss you, man.
I'm trying to convince Jorge to take us on a road trip to go visit you in North Carolina.
Saul, it's for you.
Spring break.
Saul, it's for you. It's for you, baby.
Saul.
For you. Alright then.
Alright, here we go, guys. Thanks for being on the show today, Jorge.
Thanks for having me on the show. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for having me on the show.
We felt, I know we prepared longer than expected, but we're glad that you.
Oh my God.
Everybody.